and then
All right.
the next match will be.
Right. I'm ready with
I
the
think
next one
when
here.
it was played, it's not quite so farm fresh as the beanie
this one
match.
was
It's been put in the
the
cellar
this
away
banana. Well,
for
I mean the
away for
banana is
later.
just right for Banana Bread, who is
But I
one
think
of the
at this
players.
point, you would know better than I, given that you've been doing research.
Oh, research.
Yeah, so at the time of this, uh, BB has a loss against C-Rams, who also has a win against Lavanook. So it's certainly looking rough for Banana Bread here. And with Mini having not played any of its matches yet by this point, it's still very open what could be happening in the group. But considering you have one opponent who already has 2 wins and another who is notoriously one of the top performing players in the game at the time, you might want to win here against said player, which is no small order here.
No, I think Mini's a tough opponent on any uh for any time. And I think Banana Bread at this point is wanting to go in to play the very best he can, just on the off chance that Mini doesn't do quite as well as expected, and it matters for who gets through. And just to put a spanner in the works for Mini. So I think Banana Bread's got more to lose than Mini in this match, but because it's still so wide open, that the stakes aren't quite so concrete yet.
Yeah, I definitely can't take another loss though in this set though. Needs to at least tie to potentially go into tie breaks with Mini here at the end of it. A precarious situation for sure.
All right. Well, I'm ready. I got a draft here and all that.
Oh, excellent.
And it's a similar situation to last time. One of the players picked. Both bands are from the same bundle, if you will.
Well, we have
So
we have 30,000 Leagues, which doesn't have anything particularly objectionable in it, and then we have Widely Panned, which it seems is in fact widely panned in this case.
Yeah.
Vibanda and No Trees, which seems pretty reasonable.
Yeah. I mean, as much as I like, the Redwoods for an entertainment factor, it's up there, but actually playing it and looking at trees all the time, it's
So
I can certainly understand somebody not wanting to see trees so often, especially 3 or 5 trees.
We had double trees last time, so we have to take our
we got
blessings
enough
where
trees.
we can.
We've got our double dose of trees, so we're good.
But we've got both the relatively standard, apart from Redwoods, comfortable, bigger venues, which I think both Miniorek and Banana Bread are a little bit more standard, campy snipers. And with that, we can probably get into it.
We could, yeah. Wait, let me actually switch my game over to the correct one here. All right, I'm ready.
Now the issue for Banana Bread might be with having Aquarium in there. Mini is famously scary with particularly pathing sniping on Aquarium. So it might be a little bit of a rough spot for Banana Bread starting on Mini's.
So CNA control is what you're saying.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Indeed.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, as Red Dress to start things off on Aquarium. In 3, 2, 1, playing it. As Red Dress with Smallman as the ST, to make sure that he can definitely not be an SDA, is available for all shenanigans that could be happening behind the shark.
And 51% for split there. Definitely nothing to complain about here.
And within about 15 seconds, we've seen 2 lowlights on non-cast, which is already not what you want to see as Spy.
Yeah, definitely not. Luckily, we don't see it as Spy. Well, also unluckily, I suppose, because less information, but definitely don't immediately feel that pressure on the spot.
Because there goes another. At this pace, if we just stand here for the entire game, we're going to be the only one not a low light.
That might just be right. Unfortunately for Banana Bread here. Gonna need to do
Oh,
something. Goes for a bug. Is
that was
covered by
nicely
Shark.
behind Shark. I have to imagine it's credited at least, but with pulling off the 2 flirt and the bug behind Shark, we've got amazing pacing going on right now.
Yeah, no, it's definitely looking a lot better here now that we have bug here. And we're just gonna hide in the corner with our drink.
Yeah, the bar's not being too busy. I'm not sure if we're going to want to fire this off. Especially with the double agent out of conversation. We could have considered contacting and then sending. We've now got the drink, so we can't really do all that much else for a while. So we're gonna chill in conversation, I guess.
Yeah, not much to do at the moment. No real active prints out. And, really, there's inspect. Like you could fire off your delegate or inspect, and I think that's about all there really is to do at the moment, other than transfer as well. But I mean, neither of the books are covered, so that's probably inadvisable.
Did I mention there go another 3 lowlights? Um, it seems even more of a race against time than usual here.
Yes. Luckily, it's at worst only one game out of 12 for BB here, but
Banana
it's
bread.
still nonetheless nothing you want to just lose to here. They go another 2 to BB. Really unfortunate that none of the pathing low lights are out for that.
Yes, and looks like everyone's getting highlight for real here, which is pretty reasonable when there's only one conversation with real.
Yeah.
And here I would almost love to see a swap. I'm not sure how much Mini is staring this down. Okay, well, as I say that,
Yeah, I was gonna say there's the stare down. But we only get inspects and not gonna take it. I think if we waited until we had a top chart coming, we could have gone for a green there, and that could have actually been really interesting. Instead, we're just gonna go statue to statue. We're
this feels
being
really
looked at here,
bad.
though. We're being zoomed on for a swap. We're not actually being shot for this inspect.
And
And
we're
BB
in
might
count.
actually not live,
No,
actually.
no. We had hope for a little, but what?
Shot to way.
That's a lot of lag. That's
That is a 7 and almost a half second lag. That is
because Mini didn't wait on that shot at all. We had. Well, that's gotta
that was
feel awful.
that was
First game of
counted
the
in the
set.
official result, yeah, as a spy win there. That's really unfortunate for Mini there.
They had when you've been so on top of the party as sniper, that's something that can definitely tilt you. And I think Banana Bread's got to be delighted with that as a first game. Goodness, can we see what Mini can see if run it back on Twin with I guess the thing with lag is you can hope your opponent has as much as you have.
Yeah, if that lag is kind of similar on both ends here, then mission win countdown shots are really not going to be a viable thing here.
So let's see how jumpy we can get our snipers to be, I guess. In 3, 2, 1, playing it. Mini starting off in shock news, starting off in a conversation, not next to our seduction target.
We are going to bail immediately. We are going to collide with a couch there. It's a good thing that BB is not a pathing sniper, or that is a immediate martini shoots for that.
Do as I snipe, not as I do, I guess.
Suppose so, and gonna take a delegate, 51% flirt, and we're moving.
We're moving. Originally, our twin was the one who got the highlight, but it was swapped to us at bar. And our seduction target comes to us, which, you know, it's a cross
Banana
conversation,
bread.
not ideal, but we'll take that. And a contact.
He fires off 2 lowlights. I think there could have been 3 or 4 total, but 2 out of 3 or 4 is definitely fine for Beanie here.
I think you mean banana bread, though it does both start
Yeah,
with B.
I meant BB, not B.
And okay, we waited for Shark Cover to send this delegate, but unfortunately we're sending it to Wheels, who needs to return the book, and there's someone at books, and so we can't return the book, and that's not going to be coming off as a delegate.
Should finish flirt. Got 2 minutes and change for 2 missions.
Wheels now going for the book slam, so if BB is aware of this, that could really narrow down things in this party.
Yeah, it could. It doesn't look like anything. Yeah.
We're
Doesn't
just
look
getting
like
a print.
BB saw anything there for that. Yeah.
The delegate timer expired, of course, since Wheels was spending so much time with his library administration. Losing that bar highlight, so it seems like there's none of those shenanigans were noticed. We're just chilling. We didn't bug. Everything's fine.
And we're just gonna immediately go for that book print. And it's behind Shark 2, so we may not get too much attention for this.
Yeah, we're not a highlight. It doesn't seem like
We're gonna
BB
take
is
this
willing
book
to
out.
highlight for this.
Oh, I think we're camping for a bug here. If we can get a reverse drive-by off of Amba here, this is gonna look really good for Mini here.
He goes the wrong way.
Goes the wrong way. And, oh, that's really unfortunate. Just the path to the convo, I guess, blocked when he left.
So at this point, I guess Miniorek's main game plan is to try and go for a book return behind Shark and possibly even Shark walk it out.
Yeah, I would say that or a bug are pretty much the only options, which this is a low Shark. We might just go for a bug. No, it's Hop Shark.
Or
Banana bread.
a fake banana bread, which takes out almost all of our highlights left in the game. It doesn't seem like banana bread is going to be willing to shoot anyone here.
Yeah, we're camping for another bug here. There's going to be significant overtime if we don't.
That takes, but
And we're not paying attention. We shoot Wheels instead.
it
Mini
looks
with a
terrible,
crash
but
bug.
it's completely on the other side of the screen from where their attention is.
And that's the
I guess-
power of last-second crash bugs sometimes.
I guess it's a sensible shot. It's overtime, you have to take a shot, and there's one highlight in the party. It's just
Yeah.
unfortunate we weren't quite camping Ambassador as hard as we could have.
Yeah, really rough there. And I mean, just the way that we're facing away from the sniper there with the bug arm, I mean, it also just looks like we have some weird bumping situation happening there, maybe.
So, seems like Miniorek has mostly escaped unscathed from the lag on Aquarium. It's a split. We can work with that.
This one, certainly.
Into Courtyard, where we are pulling the Smallman button already. In 3, 2, 1, playing it.
I mean, someone had to do it. Surely. I mean, out of 24 games, someone had to be Smallman, statistically.
I feel like Smallman picks might not follow statistical averages. Just a hunch.
Exactly. That proves my case even more here.
It is also Smallman on possibly one
Oh,
of the
barely
least
getting
swarming.
that flirt off for 44%.
Oh no. I mean, we'll take it, but 44 is a little bit of a painful percentage.
Yeah, it guarantees that you don't have to be right on top of your ST for 2 white flirts for a 3 flirt there, but definitely keeps us out on 2 flirt. Last time I checked, 44 plus 51 does not get us to 100. And there it isn't. 95.
Banana bread.
And
Did
we
you take
get
a
our
BB though?
contact, but it's at a bit of a cost. I think we lost all of the highlights in the party with that one contact.
Yeah, and we've got 5 lowlights down, about half of our, current remaining party.
And Smallman, he's good, but I'd say Courtyard is one of the less Smallman advantaged maps, and particularly if, as our fourth mission, we want to go for a Purloin, Toby's going to have to kneel down to us, and it just becomes all the more visible.
Yeah, there's that, and also just there's really not much room to dance even a Smallman here because you just have this kind of high angle for your sniper here. It's pretty easy to get a shot lined up.
Banana Bread
You try and hide.
prioritizing finishing this flirt, which we got that last 5%. And now it's the familiar Courtyard dilemma of a minute 15 and 2 missions to go. One of them will almost certainly be inspects. What will the last one be?
Swapper Purloin's looking like probably the choice here, unless Amba decides to pay us a visit so kindly. He doesn't. And we're looking a little scary.
We're looking like no missions is currently the plan.
And we're on the move.
Into
We take a
statues.
very
Enter statues behind, completely off screen getting a bug.
We're
Anyone?
just highlight. We're not shot. We're highlight for this. And do we live?
It's looking like it.
Yeah, we're
I
just not
think at
shot
that
for
point, lag would have taken care of us anyway. But Mini leaving us off screen at a bit of a dangerous point, I think, cost them the game, rotating left rather than right.
Yeah, I actually thought that Mini might have shot for that bug just because uh BB just not going for like the walking bug, but instead waiting till we're landed on the pad to do a standing bug there, and I guess Mini just not quite seeing it.
I think with lag, Banana Bread might have just noticed, at that point that he was off screen and made use of it and made use of it
Yeah,
very well.
yeah, certainly. It paid off. That's for sure.
With a spy win on Courtyard. So Banana Bread's looking strong here. As we go to Miniorek with General of the smoothest walking bug in the land. And 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Speaking of that smoothing walking bug, we're just gonna walk into the Amba and not actually do anything about it.
I think that's reasonable in time of chaos. It's all too easy to get bumped the wrong way and feel extremely silly.
Certainly, and Amba's gonna come to us. He really wants to get bugged, but we are gonna say no again.
And we are
We are
going
gonna
to
white
White
Purloin.
Purloin. And there goes
This
the
is
drink.
not seen, but we do gulp.
And
We could have seen that drink take and the gulp there, but we're not dead, so I think we just weren't seen taking the drink.
if we've got the Purloin by clean, I think this is looking a lot like a spy win.
And suddenly we have hit OT BAP moment. Yeah, now there's just gonna be I feel like this is gonna be one of those indicators where you really can see that someone does not
no.
know what happened with a Purloin.
It's a green list
Did
return.
we Oh no. Minnie knows that he's not caught for this.
I think if you make that kind of play, the Windows White Purloin and gulp, and you're not dead a minute later, I guess it's perfect time to go for a return. And in the meantime, we can just work on our soft tells that we need to finish.
Yeah, now I think you're just really messing with BB here, like on because I was gonna say like that's your big sign that someone's not sure of a purloin is they start going off with a lot of highlights rather than a lot of lowlights. But with that return, that may hurt Mini here a bit more than helping, but there's still plenty of highlights, and we're low lit.
We're Lola. We're fine, I think. We just need to now do our inspects, then wander along in contact, and unless something spectacular happens with
I
the
mean,
double agent and ambassador being unavailable for the last minute of the game, I think
yeah,
we've got this one in the bag.
we get glanced at inspects, and we immediately rotate away. Mini can just swap and drop the statue here, and we'd be fine.
Not going quite that far today. Just
No,
going
but
for
that wouldn't. Yeah.
just chasing double agent down here.
Yeah, does not see the statue until about 10 seconds after Mini puts it down, so
Banana bread.
would be a mission win, but we're going to go for a BB here, and right next to us gets shot. That probably looks a little scary, but we are just fine.
I think Alice was the person who returned the list, so in absence of anything better to go off, that's a reasonable shot, but I think
Yeah.
these are the least standard Courtyard games we've seen so far.
Definitely. I mean, yeah, BB just seeing the wrong white fade there, unfortunately. And we're gonna be giving SpyParty its name for once.
As we go into Tyan, with the BB giving Smallman his second outing so far. In 3, 2, 1, playing it. And I think Tyan is very much Smallman's. As
That
we
second outing is gonna be started off with a bug.
Yep.
Yep.
And I think this is already looking quite good for Smallman. If Smallman isn't immediately highlight, that's always a nice start. And if you've got a bug past, I think anything other than center statues is probably fine at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
yeah, we're working on our flirt. It's a little bit slow going with 24%, but we've got a whole timer to work with.
I think the real question left for this game is, will it be a dancing game or not?
I have to say, given what I've seen from the Spice so far, I wouldn't be shocked for it to be a dancing game.
That's definitely true. And I mean, I think we're going to be credited with a bug nonetheless with Amber walking right into our side there.
So we're taking a trip to Windows to lose the cooldown and reposition for a slightly better flirt this time, I think. A green would be necessary to avoid the dreaded 4 flirt, which that wasn't a green. We can hope the next one is, but it might get a little bit rough timing wise if it isn't. And
Not much
sure,
happening.
we've got the bug free, but we still need another 2 missions. Contact at some point, but neither spy is seeming to like. Well, I say that. Soft tells weren't on the agenda. Now they are.
Yep. Yeah, we left the convo to go for our second bug of the match, but instead decided to go to statues instead because who needs to do a mission a second time?
And unfortunately, we didn't quite get that first inspect done before Twin got there, so we don't actually have 3 inspects. It almost feels like Mini's baiting us to time ad there.
Oh, there's that third inspect. Second trip to statues so quick, especially as Smallman, is not going to look that good. And we get a highlight, but oh, that's a bail and a time ad too. We are doing the most right now.
I wonder whether we were trying to flirt and got the wrong action priority.
Oh,
I
that
have
might
to
also have
say,
happened, yeah.
either way, I think we should be grateful of the extra time. It was getting a little bit tight there.
Yeah, considering we've been down to 30 seconds by now if we hadn't. And we
We
could
managed to hit
finish
the
here with
last
the
green.
BB, but I don't know if we survive if we were to take the
Banana
BB
bread.
right now.
Well,
Our
BB
only
takes
hope
the
is Teal
BB,
gets shot instead of us.
and we're Smallman.
Or
We're
that
in the back. I think even if we, oh, Mini might have started to line up that shot, but Smallman's out of there.
Yeah, I think at the end there it looks like yeah, he was looking around trying to find Smallman knowing he had full inspects and he's out of there just in time before any shot can come off.
It seems like after the first game, the lag seems to have returned to a better average than usual, but even with the full 10-second countdown, Mini can't quite find Smallman in time. So
Yes.
for the third time, pulling ahead one game with the spy win, which I don't think is what would be expected with this matchup, and once again having a chance to make it a proper venue sweep against Miniorek. In 3, 2, 1, playing it. And we're bouncing around. Miniorek, for a passing sniper, doesn't particularly care about. Just try until you can mash yourself in there.
I mean, yeah. I feel like when when that's kind of the advantage of being said pathing sniper. I mean, sometimes your brain can be like, "Oh no, I have to do this because that's the right path." But at the same time, I feel like there's a point of sort of disrespecting the sniper and being like, "I know you won't punish me for this."
I am the holder of the arcane knowledge, and no one else can know what I'm doing.
Precisely, except for like Martini and Nebula. But like, this is fine. He's not OP. He doesn't have to play them.
Speaking of things that Miniorek isn't doing, it's also missions.
That is true. Going to a book.
Going to a book for a print, I believe.
Not gonna get it.
Which,
Ye-
2 minutes to go and missing a print kind of takes prints off the tables, depending on how much you think your sniper is on top of it.
Yeah, could have a bug lined up here, but Am is gonna walk away anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Amber was out of there.
Amba saw the look in Minnie's eyes and ran away as soon as possible. Our ST though could not escape us. Right clicking.
So that's one mission done. About the other 3.
They're coming in 3 to 5 business days.
Good. This would be a lovely contact, except we're not in the real conversation, which Mini does now
Banana bread.
fix.
Well,
Immediate
we made
contact.
we made our way into that conversation, and about 3 or 4 lowlights, none of them being taken, which is interesting. We are marked with a highlight
And
here.
I think this is a behavior. Oh, that bug was on screen. I think that wrong arm wasn't quite a wrong arm, but I think the cover just wasn't where many thought maybe it was. And I think that behavioral
Yeah.
highlight really helped BB there.
Yeah, that kind of looks like he got a little bit checker pathed around. Sorry, the wrong way there. Unfortunate for him there, but that is gonna get BB ahead here, which is exactly what they need here.
And if he can just hold, the way the set is going, hold on spy side, I guess. This is a great place to be.
Hold on spy side, and you don't have to worry about Redwoods. But I suppose if you want to hold spy side, maybe that ban on Redwoods is gonna come back to punish.
We'll see. Banana Bread pulling out Queen In 3, 2, 1, playing it.
This is the second wrong ST this set. Double brownie points away. But I guess that
maybe
wouldn't affect banana bread. That's the wrong baked good.
Or maybe it's just the times have changed. We were very briefly low, but
I was gonna say, we almost took a
brought back
pathing
up.
low light for not pathing at all. Isn't that incredible?
Oh, we
that's
just
a
took
list.
the we just took
That
the
list is
straight
gone.
up.
Who needs to delegate? Like that problem I was talking about Modar having a cruel delegate timer. Just don't delegate. Just take the list yourself. You won't. I mean, banana bread will.
And Miniorek's taking some lowlights, but not nearly as many as I would expect. And we're not the one highlight. And we're standing right next to Ambassador.
And we've just bugged him.
That was a bug?
This. What was that you said about holding spy? It's certainly not looking bad.
That was the most amazing bug I've seen, and I think Minnie just wasn't looking for it, just assumed we still had a drink in hand.
Yeah, I saw it from Minnie's perspective. You could not see the gulp at all. Like it was just covered by Twin there. So we just take the bug there. For free.
So I guess
Probably.
Here we just finish flirt and contact and easy win. Unless we manage to hit the couch on our way to get contact. I think hitting the couch is the only way we can lose here.
Yeah, probably.
Grinding away at those far white tests. Up to 86%. You know, you gotta work at things.
That's true, but if we keep taking so much time working at this ST here, all our other suspects may just get pathing lowlights. So we might want to pick up the pace.
Double agent now out of conversation. To be honest, I think if we haven't been shot here, I think we just have to assume we're not that high a suspicion. And maybe even just go for inspects.
I was going to say, our ST and our double agent are on complete opposite sides of the venue here. Not what you want to see.
And we're not with any of them, which is another thing we don't want to see.
And if I were to guess based on what our spy keeps glancing over at, I think Queen wants to tell Minnie who his opponent is.
Banana bread.
So that's contact done, and we're not shot. So this is looking pretty good. We just have to hope that we can catch Sari at some point in the last minute, and it looks like this is entirely in the bag.
Yeah. I mean, surely we don't die for flirt.
I'm less sure about this window flirt. That's about as risky a flirt as we can go for, but I think we were just completely missed. And there's our holding the game on spy.
Yup.
I think that's a beautifully played game by Banana Bread.
Yeah, that's just really impressive. Just going with a very non-standard game and taking advantage of that, chaos with a very unexpected, just direct take of the list. And it pays off.
These are good spy games from Banana Bread. I think quite out of the box. And can Miniorek keep up as Disney? In 3, 2, 1, playing it. And
Blue books. Are we just gonna cheese transfer? Oh, we got looked at. Looks like.
Not quite going for the cheese transfer. I think we were setting up for it, but thought better of it. And I think possibly quite sensibly.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looked like BB's laser landed directly on us as soon as we got to blue books there, so probably for the best. that Mini did not go for the immediate direct transfer.
Yeah, we've still got this in hand. I'm not quite sure that returning incorrectly will still work. Because Banana is not having to concentrate on who's been at bar, he's just using highlights for that. And there hasn't really been much else activity-wise so far in the party.
Right. Well, we're
Bug,
just gonna bug. We're bugging.
that was...
Don't worry about it.
That was a pretty cool wrong arm bug, to be honest.
Yeah, actually. I think
And
possibly catchable just from like the path there. Doesn't Mini kind of went up and around there. Didn't really have a reason to step out of his way unless he was doing that wrong arm, but we're not pilot or anything, so I don't think BB has any kind of indication here.
I mean, so far it seems to just be sick bugs all round.
Yeah, kinda.
So now we're flooding, and it mostly just comes down to how well BB can track this book if it goes back incorrectly, I think, because if we're not shot for the bug, we won't be shot for contact.
I mean, yeah, if we're not shot for this transfer, I mean, assuming we do it. Yep, we're doing it. Oh,
I think we wanted to go in and get flirt and transfer and then rage redirect it.
yeah, this is interesting. I'm not totally sure why Mini decided to just give up on the transfer while after Duke left and not just rejoin him later. Just really wanting to get Flirt done here.
I guess the party also did thin out a little bit activity-wise. But at this point, we've had this book for over 2 minutes. I don't think any more cooking will improve it.
Yeah, most likely not. I think if BB's knows that this book is blue, like it's not going to be forgotten at this point.
Now that
think
the
we
party's a bit
just-
more busy, we're going in for the return. And it is indeed to green. So far, no attention being given to us.
We're completely covered by the pillar pretty much here, so it's yeah, we are not the focus in BB's mind here at all. And that's just a clean transfer. We just walk in to join our double agent and we just need a BB and I don't think we
Banana
get
red.
shot.
It's an immediate one, which
There's the
heavily
pitch.
could. No, that's a low light. That's
Yeah.
not lining a shot, and
Nope.
Miniorek is fine. So it seems that the aim of the set to just hold on Spy seems is remaining true.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a whopping 1 sniper win out of 8 so far, which is astonishingly low here.
As we go into, is this us?
Why do we have another rant? Did they replay something or?
I'm a little bit confused.
Oh wait.
Yeah, did they play Did they play Modern twice for some reason?
There's
these are-
double modern.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say it might just be double modern because
I mean, there's
yeah, widely
they're-
widely panned in 30,000. Yeah,
Oh, is that? Oh, yeah. Okay, I wasn't paying attention to that. Oh, okay.
modern. We just played third modern in
right.
30,000. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I forgot these crazy sets. All right.
No
Well,
comment.
But are these identical though? Like rule sets?
They're the exact
I-
same. Yes. No
Okay,
change.
That's fine, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. More modern and more instant pill lines, perhaps. In 3, 2, 1, playing it. And it's back to the regular, not quite the regular programming. We don't want to go next to seduction target when that could be giving us bug credit.
Yeah, or the inspects there either, possibly. At least not so early. Certainly something that can be punished.
RST has no such comms.
Taft. I think Taft
Just,
wants us
just
to
two
get insect.
missions. So I mean, already this is what you love to see, but well, it's both love and hate to see, because yay, we know someone is definitely getting missions done, but also we haven't been able to flirt with them yet.
That's true, but yeah, I think it's definitely more helpful than hurtful for us, because that's a clear frame target here that we know and will be keeping an eye on whether we like it or not.
And shuffling in for our first flirt. The main, oh no,
Oh,
there,
sunshined.
and he's back.
Comes back. He's back. Taft, we missed you.
Getting that hot 28% white flirt isn't quite what you want to see, but this is our opportunity for a real contact for Taft. The only issue is that there's quite a lot of people out.
Banana bread.
Oh, we're bailing. We are splitting.
It was a bit of a bad.
What? This is a little bit late for. Oh no. Oh dear.
I don't know if we were trying to swap frame and hit the green by accident or what. But I think
I
this is.
think I think we did, because now, I mean, the only justification that Minnie would have for this not to be us
But
here is that we're Taft's ST, but we're chasing him. He's not chasing us. Queen's gonna swap the statue any second now, and
there it goes.
it's not seen yet.
Now it's seen. Now it's very much seen.
And Queen gets the shot.
for it. Did Queen have any other inspects?
I
I
don't
don't think she did.
know.
I guess we were completely missed at statues with that bail, and continuing the spy wins, because it is indeed
Yeah,
SpyParty. And at this point, Banana Bread has a draw secured, which I think is a pretty impressive result against Mini on any day of the week.
yeah, just about.
And
I mean,
we've got 3 games to try and get a sniper win and to close it out. Miniorek a little bit against the rocks here.
yeah, and I mean, this is definitely like, because again, at this time, like, it's CRM's 2 wins just about. So this is looking really good for you when you're supposed favorite of the group here, and you're gonna go even with them. Like, that potentially looks really good for you here for going
So
forward.
Miniorek trying to do his best as Duke in 3, 2, 1, playing it. And given how some of these group results have been, Mini really wants to have this game won. You don't want to go into trying to winning the next 2 matches, needing to win those to get out of groups.
Yeah, it's definitely no fun if you're kind of in that situation where it's kind of out of your hands. Like, if it goes to that, where similar to what Pofke was in, where it's just kind of out of your hands. Yeah, it can go your way, but you certainly don't want it to be out of your control in terms of if you get out of groups or not.
So Miniorek not doing any of the wildness of the last few Spy games. Just went to bar, got a drink, have a flirt. Taking this quite coolly. Oh, and except there goes the purloin, and again there goes the delegate to someone with a book who is going to be slamming that right in front of the sniper. Hopefully, again, it
I
might not
don't
be
think it was
noticed.
seen. Yeah.
And there goes the list. That's definitely seen gone. And here come the lowlights. Maybe?
Kind of paused on Twin there for a second.
It doesn't seem like Banana Bread has this down pat, which
No,
is
not
definitely
really.
what Mini wants to see. as we're going into books for a print.
Hit the difficult. And we've got all of our neutral lights out, but that still leaves 8 guests here. One of which is known to take the list, but some
I think
neutral lights
prints here
coming off.
is quite a neat way to go. There go
Oh,
all the
definitely.
highlights, the neutral lights. I guess the bar timer is in fact up.
Yeah, well, it looks like Alice is kind of our main suspect here.
But we're in quite good shape. The briefcase is down on the floor, so we have one more guaranteed print. We've got the double agent with us, and we just need one more flirt. So, depending on, I mean, this contact looks terrible, but
Banana bread.
okay, we take it anyway.
Oh, and we
did.
bail. We're going to green flirt. Yep. Going to green 2 flirt, I should say.
We don't get rewarded with a low light for that split, but I think either way we're in pretty decent shape. The only difficulty might be getting at that briefcase because Ambassador's not showing any sign of moving from it.
Yeah, I mean, we're not even one of the, 2 highlights here, and we literally need to, find a single print here.
And we're going in to stand right next to Amber to maybe get Brug credit
We
and
are
hopefully shove him
marked.
away from the case.
We are highlight for this. Banana Bread may really not be a fan of this stand next to Amba here. Possibly
this
on top of
laser
us
is
baiting out the
burning us.
case. Uh-oh.
And I think we might not even be close enough to... Well, there goes Ambassador, and we are immediately onto that case. That doesn't look good, but can Banana Bread shoot us for it?
Not gonna, yeah. I think with
Eh,
such an aggressive case, we're getting
he's
stared
thinking
at.
about it.
But it thinks too much, and it's not going to be quick enough for any kind of shot to go off. That's
So,
1 out of 3 for Mini there.
Miniorek keeping himself alive for another game. And still not a single sniper win.
Not a single sniper win, which could definitely change with our next venue being a 5 of 8 here. But at the same time, that's really not what you want to see when you need that spy win to at least tie.
Yeah, as spy on library, you don't want to have a must win here, and well, no, that's not the case because it's Banana Bread as spy first. So we'll see how this goes. In 3, 2, 1, playing it.
BB on 5 of 8 to win it all, and Mini playing to stay alive. You're going to
It's
start
still
at
a
blue
little bit
books here.
rough because I think Banana Bread would far rather be able to close it out now than have to try and must win a sniper game. But speaking of
Right.
must wins, we are AI controlled. We lose it very late. Were we trying to go for some kind of low light?
I don't know, really. I mean,
We get our first green flirt, and the seduction target helpfully walks away to make that cooldown go down a bit faster.
certainly. And Alice is going to just kind of go right behind us. Things look a little awkward.
Fine.
I mean, it's fine for us. It's less fine for Alice, who's sneaking behind here.
Who's a highlight and standing in.
And behind Pillar. Oh, no.
This could be a little bit dangerous for Mini.
Yeah, Alice behind Pillar is never something you want to see. Well, something you want to see. You never want to not see it, that's for sure.
And she's now going statues. She's just trying to make... It's... Set of statues when you're already a highlight. Alice, we might not even have to do anything on Spy to win this.
Emma's right here. Oh, we tried bugging, and it's not going to work. And he doesn't see anything for it, though.
I mean, there's... If it start Ponting bug, then that's not going to take. And that was quite a distance to be trying for a bug for.
Yeah.
Alice, meanwhile, still hasn't. At this point, maybe you don't shoot Alice just because there's no way she's done flirt, and what Spy would try and do library with no flirt.
We're going for our second bookcase here, but that first one was AI controlled, so there was no way we were going to get any kind of transfer off. So we may just get the suspicion here for being at 2 bookcases without actually doing anything.
Not
which is
exactly
really
what you
going to
want
be
to see.
unfortunate. Yeah, no.
And we're now down to about 2 minutes on a 5 of 8, and we haven't even got flirt done. We're hanging out in conversation. I was hoping we were going to the magic time ad spot, but RST comes to us. That's a mission done.
Banana bread.
No, and we cough.
We split a little bit early, but and I mean, so the thing about a cough is A, it's terrifying as spy, but B, it's also terrifying as sniper because you feel like you should have seen something. And given there's been no shot, Miniorek hasn't seen it.
It hasn't seen quite enough, but I mean, it certainly that highlight tells a lot here that he clearly caught the tail end of something.
I think just pacing wise, it's going to be hard to win this game.
Yeah, I mean, 3 missions in 1 minute and 20 seconds when you're a highlight for a cough, the lone highlight for a cough, I should say, is really not
we
what you
have a
want to
green
see.
purloin with a bit of a chain behind us, so this might be our, and it continues, might be our best chance, but Inspect Swap is going to get us killed if that's what we're going to try for.
Yeah.
The list which still hasn't gone and is now being offered to Smallman.
Oh boy.
Amber finally leaves the statue so we can go in for... Why are we going for... we must have had 2 prints lined up and we're trying to go for Inspect Print finish, but I think with that amount of suspicion and hardtail behind us, it was just a little bit too hard to pull off.
Yeah, that feels really aggressive there. I mean, also just
Not to say that aggression hasn't been working for our spies, but I think it's aggression a little bit too late in the game.
yeah, I think it's just, yeah, this isn't the time for said aggression. I
I mean, it would have been fine if you hadn't coughed, you know.
Well,
maybe.
That's also possibly true. Maybe, just
So,
maybe.
here we are at the last library sniper game, and can Banana Bread mirror a sniper win to take it out? In 3, 2, 1, playing it. Nothing too spicy to start this one off.
Yeah. Okay. Not much opportunity to do too much spicy here. I mean, could have maybe cheesed a purloin at the start, but I think Mini really wants to just play this solid since he's playing for the tie here and is at the disadvantage right now.
Yeah, we sort of started off with the party entirely on the side of the venue that we went on. Briefly highlight for the statues we went at, but that's quickly corrected. And it looks like it's going to be fingerprint chasing time. Mini's so far been quite keen on prints. And it's mostly been working out, so I guess keep on doing what's working.
Put this away. Pro's gonna pick up that case before we have any chance to. And our ST is running away.
Into center statues so that we can flirt.
And get
we're going to be able to get all
it.
3 because Twin is holding one of them, but it's a decent amount of mission progress.
Well, Yeah, and Boot's taking 2 really slow animations there, so we're luckily going to get us those 3 inspects just in time. And now we just are going to finish Flirt here, right? I mean, halfway inside General, but don't worry about it.
The AI did it, therefore it must be okay.
Exactly.
So pretty good pacing so far.
I would say so.
One more print from somewhere, a contact, and probably a
Purloin.
bug is my punt, but we have to
Yeah.
know that we're a highlight from center statues, which does make it a little harder.
Right. DA is going to walk away from that combo. And we're going to chase after her. But she's not going to go to anyone. Oh, we're requesting a drink.
With Amber walking by behind us doesn't seem the best time to
Okay.
purloin.
Just
And
take the drink.
oh, I think we must have thought there was a difficult print, but
Yeah.
there is no print. So now we have a drink in hand, which is it's somewhat annoying when we want to go around touching things that might have prints on. Back into conversation with the double agent this time, and this isn't too bad a time for a contact. I think any time now is fine.
Not when the DA leaves.
Ah. And I think the DA just went right back to where she came from, but we've left. And it's starting to look a little bit dicey Spy side.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of a camera shake from Miniorek.
He wanted that statue, but that has a print on it. But Kobe was like, "Nope."
Oh, well, we're just going to green Purloin. And is this going to be a fingerprint swap?
Banana Bread's entirely on the other side of the venue. Comes back to the list gone.
Alice is coming by, but she's not landing in a conversation. And we got to hope that she lands in about the next 30 seconds or so. Otherwise, this is going to be a rough finish.
We go on quite the journey of following Alice along.
She lands. We've chased after her plenty, but there are a lot of other people filing into this conversation.
And I think Banana Bread's too busy
fired
taking
off.
lowlights. We need to take a shot.
Needs to take a shot. Has about 4 seconds left. 3, 2, and that's too late for Sync. And now that's a tie set.
Just not quite able to finish it out. And Miniorek making the comeback that.
How many spy wins was that?
I think it was all but the last 2 library games.
There were.
Or last one.
Yeah, there were 2 sweeps.
Yeah.
There were 2 sweeps. Everything else was won by the spies.
Yeah.
That is 10 spy wins.
Given most of the play.
Well, I mean, technically, the first one was,
Well,
sort of a spy win.
We don't talk about the first one.
That was a spy win in name only.
Yeah, I think well played to both of these spies.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it was much more that the spies were on form than the snipers were not tracking things so much. So I think this was definitely a good set to have a highlight.
Yes.
Oh, for sure. Certainly made it interesting.
And so with that's the end of group stages. And we will be back here tomorrow to find out who's facing who in the bracket.
Ooh.
Since it's a completely spicy surprise.
Oh, spicy surprise, huh?
Well, the coming out of the group of death, there's a notable Martini in second place, which everyone will be hoping to dodge who finished in first. And I think no one's really going to be getting anyone easy, so there's a bit of fun to come.
Okay, yep, so scary brackets as expected.
Indeed.
All
so
right.
do you want to take us out, Cletus?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I guess that's it for today. And thank you everybody for watching, and also thank you our casters here.
Thank you for having us
Thank you
and,
for
and for
hosting.
hosting.
Yeah, no problem. And okay, I guess that is it. All right, there'll be obviously plenty more Winter Cup to come. We'll see the bracket reveal tomorrow, and then I assume matches will probably start up immediately after. And we'll
Yes,
get-
as soon as possible.
Yep.
And of course, if people have missed the bracket, there is Penguin Pool,
Ooh.
which is still accepting signups, and so there's fun for everyone.
Yes. All right. Thank you, everybody. I guess that is it. We'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.
See ya.